I'd like to take you on a short tour of my camper van, which I converted myself a couple of years ago. Quite a few things have been changed since it was first converted. Quite a few additions, modernisations. When you use the van for camping, then you realise some of the things need slight change now. They will be better done a slightly different way. As much as possible, I've done this. So as I go through, I'll show you how the van is now, then I'll explain how it has been changed, if at all, in that department. When I was converting the van, I had a caravan, and I used quite a bit of the stuff out of the caravan in the camper van, thinking that I would save money, but in retrospect I would probably have been better selling the caravan, because I would probably got 4,000 for it. Quite a decent caravan, reckoning up the things that I actually took out of it and things that are sold, come to less than that. But I just didn't want the hassle of going through selling the van, etc. So some of the things have been put to good use, and I was able to sell the van in the end with everything stripped out to the gypsies, who gave me £400 for it. So some of the things that I did on the original build, which can't really be altered, I do regret. But as far as it is, everybody that I've met, everybody's seen the van, I've said what a good job I've made of it, how good it is. But there are lots of other things I could have done. One thing, I could have put a lot more insulation in. At the time, people didn't seem to be putting a lot of insulation. I did watch a lot of YouTube videos on van conversions, people who had done their own. Rick Van Man was a big influence in what I did to my van. So Rick's gone on and done 2 or 3 more vans since then, where I'm well, circumstances, this is the van I use it for going on holidays, weekends away, days away. I'm retired, so I can go whenever I like, but I do play a scavenger game called Mumsy, and there are events up and down the country, and now I'm able to go there and stay for a few days in the caravan site nearby, and enjoy the change of scenery. Okay, well, we're starting at the front. We have this set of 2 drawers with a cupboard underneath. This is also the table. This slides out here, and this folds over, and there we have the table. That was taken from the caravan, but it has been changed, like the 2 drawers, the tabletop, with the bits out the caravan, the rest of it has been changed and modified to fit in the van. But this is where I store the bedding, under there, and the 2 drawers are just filled with junk. I keep saying I'll clean them out, and I do clean them out, but I end up with more stuff than ever. Right across the front, as you can see there, across the sliding door, is a baby gate. I don't have any babies, but I do have 2 Westies, and the baby gate is to keep those in, to keep them secure. On this end wall, this is a 750 watt heater panel, It's great for drying towels, tea towels, etc. And just to take the chill. This part is an addition to the original. The cool box that you see, I opted for a cool box as opposed to a fridge. Less space, slightly cheaper, although that was very expensive. But that cool box used to be in this little section here. So when and if I converted the bed, I had to move it out, and then it was taking up space here. So I built this little extension to the worktop. There's a worktop there, it's where I can store kitchen rolls. If it gets really hot in summer, under there we can see two fans, 12-volt fans, which blow directly onto the back of the cool box and cool it down. Never had to use them yet. I did have a problem last year, but I increased the thickness of the cable that was going to the cool box, and that seems to have solved the problem, because it's been a lot hotter the last few weeks and been no problem at all with the cool box overheating or anything like that. But the two fans are there if needed, and the box at the back also has 3 extra cigarette socket outlets and a couple of USB sockets as well if needed for charging phones, etc. Above here there's a bank of plugs. The one at the end that's always plugged in is for the microwave here, and the others I use them for phone chargers, etc. The electric kettle, which sits on top of this worktop, toaster, anything else that we put out that fits on the worktop here. The rest of the worktop is as was done when it was first converted. The 4-burner hob, that was out of the caravan. That's great for cooking stuff. The sink and the tap, both out of the caravan, so I made good use of that. Keep a bowl in there. Some sites you go to, you can actually throw your wastewater, your grey water, in hedgerows. Some people might not like it, but I've been to a couple of sites and said, where do you put your grey water? And he said, throw it in the hedgerow. So I do that whenever possible. Okay, the top cupboards here, top kitchen cupboards, these are original. At the end there you see the 2 switches, one for the lights under the cupboards there, and the others for the main lights up at the top there. All LED lights. Cupboard as original, but I did put this in, which has circles cut out, etc. 12 things still, pot of jam, pot of honey, sauces, etc. Second cupboard, coffee, sugar, tea, and we made this so that 4 glasses fit at the back, and table mats, etc. fit at the front. And the end one, we've got the cups in their own racks, we've got 2 microwavable dishes and other dishes and smaller plates. An extending mirror here, shaving mirror, whatever. Fire blanket. This cupboard is an addition. This was open at the back. It was open right through at first. So we've got this cupboard now. These shelves do come straight out, and the back is just pinned with a couple of pins, so that in a real emergency we could squeeze through there. These are the boxes that we store stuff in. Another new item, well, not new, but done after the conversion, was the ceiling vent. It was a must. I'll go into that later. Toilet. This again is the toilet out the caravan. We have bathroom cabinet. This was made after this storage with some dog stuff, the toilet fluids, etc. Just to lift up, and storage on top for chairs, etc. This is a table extension that I made again after the event. There's some hooks up there hanging things in, but there's not a lot of room, so we try to keep it as empty as possible. A little wardrobe, very little, very small. Towels, etc. up there, and my bag with soap, etc. Little wardrobe, space for a couple of things to hang. All the electrics are behind there, which is boarded up. Just a couple of screws to take it off to get to anything that's needed. And a smaller cupboard at the bottom for shoes. Here we have the microwave. Again, that was taken from the van. Works perfectly well when we're on hook up. I've tried it with the inverter, but it's not a happy camper. The cupboards underneath were original and the original conversion. Again, lots of these boxes storing stuff in. Storage here for tin food, 2 layers there, keep me going for 12 months. All the shelves are carpeted so that things don't slip about when you're driving. The cupboards at the end have been changed very recently. In fact, just last week I did those. We had doors like this, but when the doors were open you had trouble getting into the bottom to get things out the bottom. The end door, where the cutlery drawers, etc., would never open fully. You had to force the cutlery drawer out, which wasn't very good. So somebody just suggested, why don't you put sliding doors on? So I thought, yeah, why not? The thing is, when I decided to do them, I didn't think they'd cost me around about £100. Yeah, the sliding door here is expensive. I know you can have plywood in grooves, but I wanted the proper sliding door equipment, and the timber, which is pine, and it all adds up, the little handles, etc. But I'm pleased with them so far. I've not been away with them yet, but since they've been done, sorry, but they are working fine, and we can just show you how they work. Okay, I had to figure out how to stop them sliding about when you're driving along. Lots of different things, but I came up with these little pegs which go to either side of the middle door. Okay, and stop them sliding. The two, because they're locked through each side door, then none of them can move. Again, we've got the boxes, we've got plates, the bigger plates, we've got kettle, open this door. Kettle, toaster, pans, fan eater, gas kettle, you name it, everything in there. Back here we have the gas bottle storage. Again, this has been converted since, since I first did the conversion, the gas bowl used to be at the end, and so this was open all the way, but now we make use of this. We now have a gasset refillable bottle, which saves lots of money. I believe the gas bottles are about £20 at least to refill now, and that cost £8 to fill from empty, sorry. Under here, switches. We've got the water heater switch. We've got a heater, a very small heater in the water cupboard, which I'll show you when we're outside, to stop things freezing in winter. That's the switch for the water pump, and the sender for the waste tank. Again, that's changed because the waste tank used to be in here, just a 20 litre black container, jerry can, plastic one, and I decided to put the waste tank underneath, and that has saved a lot of space. Okay, switches and things here. We have the 240 which switches all that side on or off, so mainly for the microwave and for the sockets under there, and for the water heater as well. Light switches. This one is left, sorry, not light switches. These controlled, this is the 12 volt for this side and 12 volt for the other side. That is left on at the moment because it is the feed for the cool box, which is nice to have cool drinks this weather. Okay, two 13 amp sockets, solar panels. This is the control for the solar panel, the control for the Propex, and the sensor for the water. Sorry, I'm telling you wrong. This is the wastewater. The one at the other end is for the freshwater tank. We have two fans here, keep the boys cool when it's hot. Light switches, fans on and off. Lovely. Ooh, that's lovely. The light switches switch individually, so do the fans. Okay, barometer which doesn't work, but we'll leave to the power to support. CO2 CO2 alarm, carbon monoxide, and the smoke alarm. The cupboard taken out the caravan. Whoops. Cupboard taken out the caravan for clothes, etc. At this end, DVDs, videos, etc. TV, which was an addition. At first I used to watch TV on the laptop with a DVB something or other, but I decided to get a telly. Not that I watch it a lot, but I do like the soaps. The cab at the front, just the base standard cab. Torch, which is in its own holder and recharges as you drive. Well, not as you're driving down, sorry, when you're plugged into 240. Okay, the overhead overcab storage in a tent for the owner. Sleeping bag if needed. Cover for the window, for the side windows. This one, there is a window there, but it has a cover over it. What it is 2 layers of felt, with the bubble wrap insulation in between, and suckers on to stick it to the window. Very effective. Also stored up there is the pump for the awning, blow-up awning, and the silver screens for the front windows. Making the bed up. Normally we can manage without extending it, but it is able to extend. What we've got to do is get rid of all those cushions, get rid of the covers. If we have the driveway awning up, then there's no problem because things just get thrown down. But we take this away. Put this back on there. Otherwise it'll get left. Okay. So that is wide enough. Really, but it can be extended. What we've got here is 3 legs. Okay. We push these up here. 3 legs go in here. Like so. Over here. Takes up a lot of the room, so you can manage with it without it being extended, but the other cushions drop in there, but it does make it into a much wider bed. Right underneath here, lots of stuff, expensive stuff to be honest, but here we go. There's a 240 volts control, battery charger, that came out the caravan, rotary switch for changing from 240 mains to the inverter. There we have the heat source heater, the inverter, 220 pure sine wave, 1200 pure sine wave, 210 batteries, and there at the end is the charge control for the solar panels. 220 watt solar panels on top, 120 volts, sorry, I think. Drop out valve there at the bottom because there's a gas connection there. I think that's about it under there. So if we put this back up here, let's just use 2 amps. Okay, legs off. Let's go with the wrong little kit here. Put them down there. You don't have much room. You have to make sure everything's got its own space. Keep things tidy. You see the dog dishes down here for my 2 Westers. Okay, 2 hooks there. Who gives 2 hooks? That is for the table extension, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, back over here. Let's finish putting the bed back. cushions. And that's it. Beautiful. Okay, moving outside the van. Fire extinguisher, hooks and place for the dog leads. We have the gate that I showed you, which stops the boys coming out. Vents for the back of the cool box. Okay, we have the Fiamma F45 awning. KFL 200, that's my Mumsy handle. Used to be my geocaching handle, but I gave that up quite a while ago. I'm just doing Mumsy now. This abomination is the main regret. It is the flue for the water heater, the gas flue. So there's quite a big hole cut in the van there, but the gas part of the heater has never ever worked. It was wired wrongly when I was putting it in, and it never worked. Works on 240 volts, but that's it. 2 stickers there, the Explorer Buddies and Indie Projects. 2 channels that I follow on YouTube. Lots and lots of information on both those channels. Okay, and back. This is mainly as it was, yeah. Storage up there, tools, jump leads, wellies to move these coats. Okay, watering can for filling up with water. We just need an outdoor shower yet to be used, and there is the culprit water heater, which could just be used on 240. Really pity about that. Here's my pitch sign, which I did myself. Keep off. We have a towing strap, just in case, hopefully never need it. Walking sticks, that's where we fill the water up. That's a small table stool, and here is the water. Okay, this is the water storage place, if I can get in it. Give me 1 minute. Right, water tank with the sender on top. The filler goes straight into the 30 litres overflow. This is a little heater for winter, plus all the pipes have been lagged, and that's the new pump that I put in. Originally we just had one that sat in the bottom, but I wasn't keen on it. And all the pipes lagged, so we can go anywhere in winter and leave the water in without draining it. So that's all been done, modernised. The gas waffle used to be in there originally. We have storage here, pegs for the awning. I don't keep the awning in the van, just and that's the stone guys for the awning. Yeah, only put the awning in when we're going, because sometimes just weekends we don't bother with it at all. Put these coats back up here. Okay, king poles for the awning. Oh, that's the figure of 8 connection for the awning, so as it fits onto the the pyjama awning. Want another chair, hose pipe, electric lead, tripod for the camera. Sorry, that's the hose pipe, electric lead. That's just one of those little pop-up tents that you can never put back in its bag. Okay, toilet container where you actually put the water, the toilet. Various polishes which don't get used very often. You have the reversing camera up there, and I don't know whether you can see them or not, but we have the solar panels up there and the TV area, multi-directional TV area. So that's about it. What have we got at this side? Oh yeah, just a couple of things. The input for an aerial, if you've no signal, and the campsite offers a booster, and that's the 240 volts inlet. That's about it. So that's my camper van. See up there back up the solar panels and the TV area. So there you have it. At the end of the video I'll put some photos that I took during the build as things were developing. So oh yeah, we've got the steps at the back. I did have a top box on, which I did mention before I think, but I took it off to put a roof vent in. If you're wondering what Munsies are, that's a Munsie, and if you download the app, then you'll be able to scan that off the video. So that's it. Oh, just one more thing there. There's the filler for the refillable gas bottle, which you can refill it at the gas station. Maybe I'll see the bottle better in here, I don't know. There it is. So there we go. And as I say, that is for the fresh water, which we need. Water pump, the heater that I showed you under there, and the water heater itself. And there's a view from the back, looking through to the front. Okay, if you like the video, then please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, a thumbs down. But I don't like thumbs down. So, and if you do like it, please subscribe to the channel, because there will be lots more videos coming in the future of our travels. So it's bye from me, and bye from Baxter and Bailey. Thank you for watching.